Star Wars visual dictionaries have shown us that Kylo Ren's lightsaber holds a cracked Kyber crystal inside. That's the cause of his crackling, unstable red blade, all of which is meant to represent Kylo's unbalanced personality. But what caused the crystal to crack? Where did he even get a red lightsaber crystal? Today I thought that would be a fun topic to explore. First, and I've covered this before, I think Kylo took his old blue lightsaber and bled the crystal to make it red. His hilt as a Jedi very closely matches the lightsaber he has in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, only with the added vents. Those are meant to be based on an ancient lightsaber design seen on Malachor in Star Wars Rebels, but I think they were also a necessary addition to compensate for the unstable blade. I don't think he wanted to make a cool old-timey lightsaber claymore. I think he botched bleeding his Kyber crystal and then had to add the vents, and it was just kind of a happy accident that it resembled old lightsaber designs. I'm sure he told the Knights of Ren that it was on purpose because he's a lightsaber purist or something, but he knows what he did. So let's look at the process of actually bleeding a crystal, which we've only seen once in the Darth Vader comic by Charles Soule. It's pretty simple in theory, just take a crystal, pour all your anger, hatred, and dark side emotions into it, and it turns red. But the Force kind of pushes back when you do that. As Darth Vader bled his crystal, he had a vision tempting him to return to the light side of the Force. He killed Palpatine, found Obi-Wan, and begged for forgiveness. He had to reject what the light side had to offer him, and he did so with confidence. So now let's take a look at his grandson. He's repeating a lot of the same mistakes, but from day one he's been recognized as a Darth Vader wannabe. I don't see him going through the bleeding process quite so smoothly. He probably had a similar vision where he was tempted to find Luke, beg for forgiveness, and accept the consequences of his actions. We know he rejected that, but his entire story is built around internal conflict. The belief that there is good in him. Hell, the most intense moments in both sequel movies so far are when Ben has to make a choice. Kill his father or don't. Kill Rey or Snoke. I think that temptation to return to the light side in a vision from the Force itself would have been more than enough to shake him to the core, mess up the bleeding process, and potentially crack his crystal. Who knows if that's true or not? The idea of the cracked crystal was, again, just developed as a symbol first and foremost, not a piece of lore to be filled in later. But I like this idea that his messed up lightsaber was the result of yet another major turning point in his life where he's presented with a choice. Turn away from the dark side and deal with the consequences, or keep making the same mistakes even though deep down you know they're wrong. But that's just what I think. If you think there's another option I didn't mention, or if you have your own question, let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and consider checking out our Patreon page. As always, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.